يلا احنا جاهزين. we're rolling. يلا. Hey guys, Amr Shabana here. Welcome to the first episode of All Access. I want to share with you today a picture I found while rummaging through my old stuff. It's a picture of me in my heyday. I don't remember how old I was really, but let's talk about it. Here it is. I think I was 16 years old in this picture, and it was the first tournament for me to play in the main draw of a major event. I believe it was Qatar in 1996, and it was against Chris Walker in the first round. And I think I made it through the qualifying matches. I won 2 matches in the qualifying, and Chris Walker at the time was number 4 in the world. And I don't remember, I lost 3-love or 3-1, but I don't remember the score, but I just remember it being an amazing experience for me to be playing in what I think until today one of the best squash arenas in the world, in terms of the setting and the glass court and the amount of people that you can squeeze in. It's like 1,000 people can watch that stadium court, and it's just a complete squash stadium. And for me as a 16-year-old, to play in the biggest tournament of the year, the Qatar Classic, and play Chris Walker, an opponent who I remember growing up watching in matches on videos and magazines, to finally be on court with him and compete against him, for me was an amazing experience, and I think it was the launch pad for my career.
And again, the favourite short ball.
That's a big part of Chris Walker's game, Jonah. Very keen player to get forward, chip the ball in short with a volley on the forehand and the backhand side.
At this time of my career, I started getting people advising me to take care of my talent and be responsible.
Oh, fantastic. Did you see that? Did you see that?
At this point, I remember I was a very flashy player. I used to always go for my shots. I was always very brave in attacking. And then again, I wasn't your most consistent player. I wasn't your most patient player. And I tended to go for too much all at once. But going back to that picture, looking at it now, I was so excited about being a squash player and being part of the professional squash tour. And for me, just the lifestyle of traveling, taking a flight, going to the major tournament of the season, and being met at the airport by limousines and by personnel, and having people check in the hotel for me and taking care of everything I need for me to perform. Just the lifestyle of an athlete that is sometimes taken for granted. This was the first time or first week for me to experience it, and I was all in. I just loved it. What I remember about this picture is how young I was. I was 16 years old, but I already had been playing on the professional squash tour 2 years while still studying full time. And I remember I was the youngest. I think in the main draw even. I was the youngest player in the main draw at 16 years old. I don't think there was anybody younger than me in the main draw. So what's funny now looking back is I was the youngest squash player in the tournament, and in that picture really shows that I was young. And I remember always being highlighted as the young gun on tour, or the next big thing, or maybe to have the potential of achieving something in squash. Over the years, this has changed into being a veteran, or one of the players you are used to seeing on tour and stuff like that, an experienced player. But what's funny to me now, and what was reality to me then, was I was the upcoming player and the player to watch, and people had these debates about, is he good enough, does he have what it takes to become a champion, and and all that stuff. So it's nice to look back and reflect. And actually, it's what you can take away from it is that anybody, if I did it, that means anybody can do it with the right amount of effort put in, and if you're really dedicated and work hard, nothing's impossible. Because at that point in my career, I had won no tournaments. I didn't win any junior championships, no British Junior Opens, no World Junior Championships. I had no credentials to my name. I was just a young player who happened to win a couple of matches in one of the biggest tournaments of the year, and I was playing in the first round of the tournament, and just the possibilities were all there. Okay guys, thank you very much for tuning in to the first episode of All Access. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure that we'll come back straight back at you every week with another video. Subscribe to my channel, send me your questions, hit me up on Twitter or on Facebook or on my website, and I'll make sure I'll do my best to come back to you all.